like a swirl.
Chocolate?
No. Vanilla ice cream in the green. Whatever. It was upside down. This was a Shamrock McDonald's McFlurry. Oreo Shamrock McFlurry. So I don't know why nobody told me. About Floyd, my mom's dog. They wanted me to be more mad than sad. But that was a good dog. Oh my goodness. That was a good dog. Such a calm dog. Well, they can go to heaven together. They don't have to go alone. That is sad. So that's why I'm eating ice cream. Because all my life, my family's had a dog. I grew up, I was born with a German Shepherd already. And then in like 4th grade, my mom got a dog. And I was in school all the time, and then I had sports. So she was like an outside dog with like a shed and everything, like a watchdog. But something happened. I don't know what. I don't know. She's just like, I don't know. Something happened. And she just became like afraid of everybody. So I don't know what happened. And she became really mean. And so we had to give her away to an animal shelter. And then I don't know. So my mom's boyfriend, basically at the time, he was mad because he didn't like the dog. And he made her give the dog away, even though the dog was like mine and stuff. So they gave the dog away. Or I had to go and give, how old was I? I don't know, probably like 14 or 15. I had to go give my dog away to the animal shelter for no reason. And then like not even like a month, maybe even like a few weeks later, my mom's boyfriend at the time, somehow his family had a lot of long-haired chihuahuas, and they ended up bringing one home. And because I love dogs and I love training them and everything else, and it just, I had become so attached to it, the dog became like mine. So I was like 15, right? So by the time I was like barely graduating high school, I had to come and move with my mom. So the dog was super young, 2-3 years old. I mean, I had to come and live with my grandma. Did I say my mom? Yeah, she is my mom. So I had to come and live with my grandma, and I brought that dog with me, the long-haired Chihuahua, which, rest in peace, she died because she had to have like surgery on her jaw. So she passed away from medication, and we didn't cremate her. I never knew of like a dog passing, and you had to need its ashes. So as I moved in with my grandparents, like I had to go to school, I had to work, they took care of the dog, and it became theirs. So then, in the midst of me like going to school and working, or like, yeah, at the same time after I graduated, like I just like started hanging out with friends, and then I seen like this huge stray dog. I don't know what it was mixed with. He was really, really nice, and I took him home. I got him in my car, and I just know, like, I could just feel like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what's wrong with me. I took him home to my grandparents' house where I lived. I was probably like 18 or 19. And I gave him a bath. And he scratched my door so bad. The wood. I was like, oh my God, I can't keep you here. So my mom ended up taking him, but because I moved and took the long-haired Chihuahua with me, they ended up getting the beagle, Cookie, who just passed away. Like 2 weeks ago. And so my mom ended up taking the big stray dog that I found, because the whole entire markings on him looked just like the beagle. Like, it was just a splitting image. He was just huge. He looked like a German Shepherd kind of looking body type, ears, everything, mouth. But his pattern was like white whole legs and paws with brown and black spots, like, and just white spots all over, like a beagle. So all the markings too looked just like a beagle, and or the beagle that we had. I don't know. So they became really good friends. But my mom had to move, and also, since I found him as a stray, we found out that he just loves to roam and jump really high fences. So my mom put an ad out for him. And this man ended up buying the dog because he had really, really high fences. Like, I think he sent an email to my mom, and my mom laughed and showed me the really, really like high wooden fences and a really big backyard. And he's like, I want that dog. I'm like, what? So my mom still had the beagle, and then I still had the long hair chihuahua. And then something happened when my mom's home, and so she ended up at some point down the line, many years later, moving in with my grandparents at the same time as I was going to school and work. And so she ended up bringing the dog here, the beagle, and then when she moved, my grandparents became so attached to it, the beagle, and like the friendship that the beagle had with the long hair chihuahua, it was cute. So my mom and them just decided, like, to where they were moving, I didn't think that she could have dogs, so they just moved without the dog. And then, because my mom can't be without a dog, she got another dog, Floyd. Rest in peace, Floyd. Oh my goodness, he's such a good boy. It was a pit and a boxer mix, and it was the most calmest dog ever. Never fought with any dogs. Never barked. Then what had happened to him was, at a very young age, he just developed these like little pockets of fluid all over him, and yeah, I guess one in his leg like hid for a very long time, until like maybe 2 years ago. And then after a year of my mom noticing it like growing, she's like, what the heck? Took it to the doctor, and it's like, oh, or the vet, and the vet was like, oh, he's already at an older age, I don't think surgery would be necessary. It just like blew up. His like whole leg looked like a Popeye arm. during the pandemic. So maybe it was like a spider bite or something. We don't know. And he had them like all over, like in deep, in, under. That's so sad. What's sad too is that the white dog was supposed to be like a pet for my mental health, which is why I would just like hug it and relax, because there's just so much stuff that I do, like eating my cares away. And I've always had a family pet, so when I moved away and my Chihuahua was no longer, I think I'm like a nurturer, which is why I need like a little, like a medium-sized pet. But also, we had lived with my sons because they own like a big apartment building in the whole, everyone rents each floor. And this was before the white dog. And then the parents went on vacation with my son's aunt and to a family in Arizona, and they come back with a little tiny little peanut, a little Chihuahua. And because I love dogs and I love to train it, I just became attached to it, and I had to move because of I was going to school again. Like I always like took college classes. Like, oh, I love it. And then so we finally moved into that condo, and they accepted dogs under 10 pounds. And I was looking for like the perfect. You're such a big baby. You're such a big baby. You gotta go on a farm now. And I'm gonna miss you so much. Dante Montgomery Smalls. I always wanted a Pomeranian ever since, for a very long time. And then for like ever. And then I wanted a black one because Andrew's choice, Devon, was his name. Oh, so cute. So I was like, oh, I always want a black one. So my whole wardrobe is black. So why would I have a black accessory? But I really love polar bears. And I knew that they were becoming extinct. And I love the Coca-Cola polar bears so much. And I seen his baby picture, and it was the most perfect little polar bear. It didn't even look like a Pomeranian. And I don't know, I'm into like like the Chinese New Year stuff. So that year was the year of the dog, and I found him, and he just was like so he was like he had a personality. It was so weird. But if things aren't meant to be, they're not meant to be. Like I'm gonna cry over losing something that was attached to me for so long. But with Bear, I only had him maybe like 5 months, so it's not like I was with him for so many years. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna get another doggy. I really hope my mom doesn't decide to get another doggy so soon, because I don't think the time is right for another doggy. But yeah, you just, I don't know, find joy and find needing what? Go back to sleep. I'll pet you. Oh my goodness. And that's why I became attached to the squirrels. Because I know I'm not going to have a pet for a long time. I had guinea pig. What else did I have? I'm about to start a riot. I'm on a money diet. Like that riot. That's it. Just a bunch of doggies. I'm done. I ate all this ice cream. It was really good. The Oreo ice cream was really good. And this one, I don't know. My eyeshadow. Can't see it. I'm in these glasses. I'm in different ones. I try to match the colors to my shirt. Alright. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Oh, there was some cute poems that my grandparents' friends sent them cards in the mail. It says, leaving a paw print in your heart. Dogs definitely are there to catch our tears. They definitely absorb our emotions like a sponge, and they can just take all the pain away. And it's almost as like it's a toddler, where in 2 seconds it just forgets and it becomes so excited all over again for you. You literally forget about everything when you have a dog. Tablet is charging. But I'd rather have good skin over a pet I'm gonna smother and keep smothering after it shoved its face in his butt and it's licking all the crap outside, and it goes and it eats its own poop. I don't miss it. I don't miss it walking all over outside and all the griminess on top of my pillow and sleeping over everything that, you know. That's the bad thing, is when you have like a dog or a cat and it just walks everywhere. And especially like a cat, when it goes into the litter box and then in the morning you wake up and you find it on top of your head on your pillow like a hat. Yeah, I don't know. And then I'd be watching like YouTube videos of other people who have dogs, and then like I just see their dogs on their pillow I'm like, ah. I'm like itching. But yeah, dogs are cool. It's gonna be a long time before I get one though. I don't know. I'm very picky and choosy. I don't know what my next dog will be. I've had very many dogs. Let's see. I have a big bull right here. Right, baby? A pit bull. Alright guys, I love you so much. I hope you are all staying very safe and doing everything you can to keep your mental health in check. Eat the ice cream, drink the shake. If you don't like dairy, you know, go somewhere else and get like a shake that's good for you, because they do make it with like frozen, you know, coconut milk and all this other yummy stuff. I just had something, but everything in mind, just keep diving into all this ice cream right now. I swear, I don't want like chocolate bars or like candy or whatever. I just want to like cold, you know, to numb my